Okay, walking finally. Later than planned indeed. Kinda fucks over my original planning, but well, who am I to complain? We are now going to play some game, and since I quite literally had no time whatsoever to prepare anything, I will actually do this nice little game again of ours. Because I have a plan. Yes, plan. Always good to have a plan, isn't it? Totally not going to backfire and murder you. Well, it's the end result of, well, a bit of mid-day, basically lunch break exploration that I did on my very lonesome. And the good thing about it is that we now have actually something like a goal in mind that we might be able to reach. Now then, soon everything is loaded, which is round about now. We can go like whoop, we can go like whoop, and then we are back with some Elden Ring, because, well, as I said, it's a lot later than I anticipated, and well, as such, I could not prepare shit. Quite literally not. And so we're gonna play, of course, some Elden Ring, which is all nice and dandy. Now, I do have a goal, because as you can see, I did kinda run around here a bit. And I did encounter a dragon once, which then murdered me and disappeared. So I'm kinda like, okay, I still kinda wanna beat the shit out of you, so I'll be back, Dragoon. I love kicking your little asses, you know, little creatures. You really do deserve a kick in the ass here and there. But as you can hear, there's a storm brewing. I don't think going here is going to help me. Yeah, actually, no, it is going to help me. Well, good thing I used my break to do something productive. Like, you know, running around in a nice world of Elden Ring. Totally not out to kill you, AM. But seriously, I should definitely find a better way of doing things, because otherwise the resulting delays I have in actually coming home is a royal pain. Yes, there he is! That's the asshole I meant. I met him and I was like, okay, I found something cool. That is the dragon we already know, because we met him already. Now he is now enshrined as Nonsex, and well, a bit of a tough cookie, HP wise. And as every other dragon, he has a peculiar weakness to this sort of nonsense attack. It comes with the slight problem. It takes forever to murder him. Obviously not impossible. And just, you know, I don't really want to stay below him, because when I tried, when I first encountered him, to stay a bit longer, and let's just say, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Also, as you can see, there's a bit of a storm going on. And you don't really want to get hit by the fucking thunder strikes. Those hurt. You might think, oh, great, that seems painful to get hit by. Well, it is. It absolutely is painful to get hit by that. Those thunder strikes, yeah, those hurt too. I can tell you because I had the pleasure of getting hit by it. Nothing I would, want to return. But from that, this is basically your basic bitch standard dragon fight. As we know it. Yeah, you really shouldn't do this. Basically give him a bit of time to turn around again and then go between his legs. It works a lot better and it comes without the risk of getting bloody annihilated, basically. No. He has some tricks up his sleeve, let's just say. I mean, it's basically standard dragon fare so far, but since I can't really stay to do much in the way of actual damage, I'm kinda, bit of a nasty situation, because this way it takes forever. But I can tell you, if you stay, you will learn very fast that good old Lanciax, or whatever the fuck his name is, he can hit you for a very annoying amount of damage, if he so wishes. And well, he always wishes so when you are an idiot that decides to stay close. Yeah, that attack, for example. That's not the sort of shit you want to take head on. Also, for some mystic reason, you really don't want to stay still and wait for him to, decide. Do some of his more damaging things. Which makes this a bit of a chore. Because you kinda need to stay somewhat focused, because otherwise death is the answer to every one of your questions. And me personally, I'm not really known for being such a nice person that I would wait until, I die. Nah, never in hell can I make this distance. I'm not that optimistic of a guy. Now he has some cool attacks and stuff, and generally speaking, he looks cool. With all of that red nonsense going on. Still, you really don't want to get unnecessarily hit by that thing. For some reason, that could hurt your feelings. Among other things, to be fair. Like, more feelings! And then it's like, ow, my body. On the other side, the more positive side, he doesn't really have that many... that was mildly tricks. Also, this guy is pretty much the only guy I have encountered so far that really, sometimes, I had this broken machine in my first round with him, makes the game lag like a bitch. To the point of actually freezing to death, basically. Yeah, there we have a good reason why you don't want to get hit. I kinda would like to get him a bit closer to me, because at this point in time I'm kinda reaching the end of the plateau back there, and I don't know about you, but falling off the plateau while fighting a dragon... Mr. Dragon? Okay, Mr. Dragon. I mean... come on, game, this is just a cheap shot. And it's the fight right in the middle of it, goes like, nope, don't care. That's cheap gaming, you know it. This is basically a replay of the first time I fought him. But it ended precisely this unfair. Why me though? Yeah, that's the cool thing. It's a long ass boss battle. You know, I think it bloody fucking takes forever. Okay, next time we have the problem that the bastard has decided to once again not appear. He also does this for some mystical reason. He just, you know, decides that life is good lately. I'm going to go somewhere else. Pain in the ass guy. Yeah, this is pretty much the last thing you want to happen in a long ass boss fight. Because he can literally hit you in the face. And he will do so to your face. Yep, this was the point where I was, you know, right around the lunch break, lunch breaky boy, when I was like, you know, that's not. This guy fucks with me. His entire being is basically set up to fuck with me, and I'm not going to accept that fuckery. Not any longer. I mean, he has all this cool, look at me, I'm evil, I summon all of the evil lights of evilness and rabam skis, and I look cool at it. The fact that he actually forces me to do this over and over again is just, it's such a cheap shot. And also those frame rate issues. Really not the kind of thing you want to write home about, honestly. This is not even the worst of it, mind you. I've had worse. Now, once again, all we can really do is just run around him, do it again. He really loves this attack though. Well, among Leo now. All of his usual patterns. Let's not wait for better tidings. So don't try to get yourself electrocuted. Bit of a minefield kinda game, you know? On one hand, you have the fucking storm going on, trying to murder you with fucking electricity. On the other side of the argument, you have discount. Who also doesn't know how to hold back. Yeah, I was kinda thinking there would be a swipe in my near future. He's just... Yep, I can't. Oh no 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 no. Ouch. Ah, come on, man. Don't do this. Not this shit again. Oh, for fuck's sake, how often do you do your fucking flame grab, you asshole-ish creature. God. Because I'm growing rather tired of avoiding that shit. Not so much a problem if I'm actually close enough to him, but if I'm far enough away, he just continues to do this. Basically exclusively. I'm kinda getting fucked. And believe it or not, I don't like getting fucked. Yep. I'll screw you too, Mr. Dragon. But yeah, he's just that much of a cunt, basically. No, 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 no. You can really only call his behavior cuntish to the extreme. Also, he of course doesn't care about, you know, fucking lightning going everywhere. Everybody else has to care. Not Mr. Oh, my name is Dragon Ball. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give two shits. Probably not even three shits. Nope. No. Would you kindly fuck off? For the next fucking century. Fucking finally. This area is a fucking asshole-ish combat arena. Lightning strikes that can murder you pretty much instantly. A dragon that can, well, if he's feeling gracious, is going to only two-hit you. Yeah, that's the sort of kind of thing where I'm like, okay, I would like to be out now. I have some time to give you some explanation of what I did now. As I said, the end goal is immigration into the outer ring here. We shall go in there with vote papers, because screw those assholes. To someday we kind of should also, you know, go into the sealed tunnel again and do some more exploration down there. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed left, right and center because I didn't really go for it. But, well, so be it for the moment. I would say I'm gonna save that for last, basically. First we're gonna go up into this village of windmills and see what the fuck is going on there, basically. And, well, then we get rid of the sealed tunnel and then... then we end up with two options, basically. Option 1 is actually integrating ourselves into this nice little outer layer. Which, as far as I can say, is probably full of strong enemies. Also, there are two cavalry guys here, which is going to be a pain in the ass to fight. We have high damage it is. The other alternative is to finally take care a bit more of the, well, Red Continent. Which, to be fair, also doesn't really sound like something I would necessarily like to do, but not like we have much of an option, honestly, at this point. We do know that there's some sucker down there, some general guy who has things that we would like to get our hands on. As in a rune that I would like to get my hands on. Now then, time to visit the happiest town in the world. God damn it, you asshole. Talk to me. Hey, my hero festive melody. No, don't scare me. My hide is filthy, I swear. Sounds already like a very pleasant town, doesn't it? Come visit us. Stay forever. We're totally not going to skin you alive or anything. Now you might wonder where those nice little ladies draw all their weapons from, considering how big those weapons are. I don't want to know. I fear the answer is going to be unpleasant. Then again, I'm one to talk, you know. I draw giant weapons from everywhere. Whenever I want to. I think the difference is I'm a freaking, you know, video game protagonist. I can afford some mysterious moves here and there. Basically. New. Well, you're not gonna live long like this. Beaches. See, I'm just a man of equality. I hit everything. Man, monster, woman, whatever the fact comes my way and attacks me, or is ready and willing to be attacked, is going to get slaughtered. True champion of equality, right here and there. Right in the middle, smacking that in your face. Aren't I a nice person? I mean, to be fair, you know, quite literally. In this world, I learned a very important lesson. Well, there are some interesting characters around. Most of them have a bit of a problem, mentally speaking. The idea of attack first, think later is, well, pretty damn reasonable. And you have to deal with the crazies. Why did I knew that there would be an item out here? Oh right, because this is precisely the sort of area where they would put an item, because there's a very good chance that you just drop to your death. Wouldn't you know it? Die Kante-Developers would of course do that, yes. I mean, the world is nice looking, isn't it? Especially this part, I do like this lush greenery and things, and it's neat. It looks nice. Although, as soon as you enter the gates, you will immediately realize that the enemies have also become quite a bit tougher. Even the fucking soldier guys are once again actually dangerous. That's saying something. I mean, for the longest while, the soldier dudes were, well, generally speaking, basically just my little two-hit bitches. Well, that has changed, let's just say. Actually, there are a lot of, well, apparent at least, female enemies here. Actually, I wonder where all the men are. I mean, I saw some down at the farm. The windmill. Crying somewhat. I mean, to be fair, you know, when you see what's waiting for them at home, I can kind of understand why they would cry. It's like, I don't want to go home any longer. Them bitches be crazy. An accurate statement, I'd say. A very accurate statement. Never before or after. Has any statement held that much truth? Oh, I mean, at least they seem to be having fun. Ah, would be a shame if somebody were to crash your little party, wouldn't it be? Really a shame for the ages. Yeah, truly a shame. Yes, yes, a shame. As I said, true a shame. Ah, sometimes I hate novels. They make it a bit hard to read them. Well, I still hear the crazies. To be fair, there seem to be a lot of them around. So far we're missing the one thing that will make this all even more annoying, and that is, of course, ye olde boss. Makes you wonder what sort of boss would be around here. Probably a crazy person. Okay, how much further up does it go? Actually speaking, not actually that much. I see another item up there. Actually, I found it's actually not a bad tactic to get yourself a bit of a bird's eye view here and there and take a look around, you know. That's with keeping a bit of an overview. Crazy, crazy people everywhere. Definitely not in a good way. I mean, there's crazy in a good way. And there's just, you know, bloodthirsty bitches. Nope. Too bad, so sad, almost feel bad for murdering you. I mean, not really, because, you know, quite frankly, you would do the same to me if given half a chance. So yeah. But hey, at least, on a whole another completely unrelated topic, interesting enough, I have a stake of Marika activated. That's usually not a good sign. Seems to be a bit of a bigger lady. What was I? I have made actually some good progress. Which does come with the advantage that it does look like the Easter weekend will actually be somewhat less worky. And that means we might actually be able to do precisely what I said we would. Namely, start playing some Yakuza. Doesn't that sound pleasant? It sounds very pleasant to my ears. And I mean, it's half the reason why I'm so bloody late today, but well, I mean, it's a combination of things, to be fair. Basically, a combination of I had some trouble falling asleep yesterday, which kinda, you know, negatively impacted my workload today, which then in turn, of course, leads to the simple fact that it just then takes a bit longer to get shit done. I was pretty sure I had seen corpse lying on one of those cliffs. Now that only leaves Big Mama, I suppose. Okay. Gott, den Apostel, you're not one of those, I see. Bling, bling, bling. Oh, my wolfies of death and damnation! I believe in you! Oh, it's the same song as we had with the other one. What the fuck sort of attack is that supposed to be, you bitch boy? You hit my horse, didn't you? That was an interesting attack, I'll give you that much. Your efficient range is a bit much. What do you think? Okay, I'm both being a bit unlucky here. with what we want to it, basically. And it comes down to where actually the longer breath, I suppose. Technically speaking, I'm usually the one who has the longer breath. Mostly. There's of course no guarantee whatsoever. Go down and never get back up again, please. A Godskin Peeler. That sounds pleasant. I'm supposed you're not supposed to be peeling some potatoes or something with that, or some peaches, I don't know. No, I have a distinct feeling this particular peeler is meant to peel something very much necessary, like skin, an unsuspecting victim. Well, hey, half an hour in the thingy. We already felled 2 nice enemies. A giant freaking dragon, which is usually something that, well, does wonders for my mood. And whatever that bitch was. Now then, do we want to take a look at the Red Continent then? I wonder. I mean, realistically speaking, I do not. Practically speaking, it's kind of time, isn't it? We have avoided it for a long while. Take it mildly. Ah, there's that corpse. Ouch, you bitch! Thanks for nothing. Oh well. Okay, let's go in there and run out again, because that guy is probably still very much aggressive. Which means running away is the end goal. You know, I kinda want to kill him for being an asshole. That's putting it mildly. But I'm really not equipped for that. Okay, let's see if I have a ranged weapon. Like the heavy crossbow, for example. How do I aim with that? How do you aim with that? Yeah, I'm sure there's an aim mode for that. How the fuck do you aim with that? Okay, like this apparently. I mean, I can hit him, just at the rate we're going. It's going to take forever in the day, isn't it? He has the HP for days, hasn't he? Ding. Ding. Doesn't it feel a bit like a waste of ammunition to do it like this? I mean, he can't apparently leave that sanctum. Well, to be fair, that's one hell of an attack you've got going there. I mean, and you still have bowls. Has he just reset? Are you aggressive again? He seems to have reset, actually.
Put it away. I won't forget. Again.
Okay.
My appetite. My sleep. So please. Enough.
Hey, I calmed him down. That's great.
Put it away. I won't. Mine. So please.
Okay, I'm going to believe you. And I'm going to teleport back here. Let's see if he can actually keep his word. Bit of a cunt, that one, isn't he?
I won't forget mine appetite. I must have more.
Anything else we can talk about?
Feed.
No. Bit of a strange one, that one, isn't he? Also a bit of a pain in the ass, mind you, but, well, you know. All in good faith and all of that. Nah. I stayed on this path for so long, I'll stay on this path of strength. I mean, it generally serves me rather well. That is, as long as I don't encounter anything too bad. It's like I won't forget again. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I want to believe that also, you know. And he's proven to be a bit of a cunt. Now, will you look at that? I found a little holy tree. Golden seeds. You can really never have enough of those. Okay, what was that? I want to know. Why does everything and their little mom, basically, be such a danger in this land? Even the small little fucktards are. More dangerous. To the point where I need like 4 hits to actually murder them. And you know, if that sets the tone for the Red Continent, and you damn well know that I don't want to be here. No, I mean also there's, you know, giant freaking attack doggies. Of the very, very nasty variant. There is, well, I guess the Scarlet Rod in general, which is already a pain in the nuts. A status effect. Will you look at the damage? That ain't something I can just... That's not the sort of damage I can just take. Game. And be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'll be here for tomorrow. Going off of this, yeah, this area is set up to be the ultimate pain in the ass. Also pretty much means that my poor little Aussie is probably also going to have a bit of a risk of being two-shotted or something. And you wonder why I don't want to be in this area. I mean, you know, Imagine this, I was here when I was, well, quite a few levels lower actually the first time, and that first impression lingers. Once you know, you realize you should fear something, it tends to stay with you. Bit of a problem, that particular thing. For instance, I learned from the very get-go that this area, well, is basically just danger incarnate. That thought is now stuck in my head. My head is like, no, don't want to be here. I do know that there's a, what does it actually call this game? Shard bearers, yes. Bearers of the shard. Whatever shard they have, it shall be mine, of course. But it doesn't mean I want to be here. It's putting it fucking mildly. I mean, quite literally, I don't want to be here. Seems like a bit of a dangerous thing. Also, it takes entirely too much energy to actually kill those fuckers. Which too, you know, is not really on my most beloved list of things. Also, those small ones are really, really hard to see sometimes. They're pretty good at hiding. I suppose that is kind of their speciality, being small and hard to find. Is there another dragon in my near future? Oh, come on, game. How many dragons can you put into one episode? That thing is going to be pain. I mean, it's on the fucking red dragon. If that thing is not a royal pain in the ass, I'd actually be disappointed. Which also means it would make absolutely sense to clear out this area a bit, because I'll probably have to fight that dragon around here. My personal experience is anything to go by. And I do not wish to have any of those small cunts coming to intercept. Oh great, it's 3 of them. Yes, game. Thank you very much, game. I love you, game. And traps, of course. Why am I not even surprised? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I really wish those little cunts would know what actually friendly fire is. Not that they do, sadly enough. And of course there's another one. And just when you thought it would be over, the next little cunt comes along. That's what's beating. And so did I already mention a fucking dragon again? Why must you be so? Game's just like, what were you expecting of me, Masa? I'm just here all the game. Trying to stay alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Which is, so, you know, surprisingly enough, staying alive actually requires a lot of dying. I'm getting kinda sick of your traps. Okay, so there's a small bridge down here. And now the big bridge has a dragon, the small bridge has a cavalryman. Both are a pain in the ass. It's really a nice example of what's a man supposed to do. Apart from dying of poison, that is, because, well, dying of poison is an absolute perspective here. You do know that that hurts, right? Pain in the ass. Okay, that hurts a lot. Well, he does like to make it hurtful. As usual, though, I think his horse is going to go down first. At this rate. Which is nice and all, but he's more than able to resummon that thing again. Technically speaking, you know, greatest advantage of being cavalry is that he's mobile, so if I take that away from him, technically speaking, that's taking away his greatest advantage. Okay, that attack is really not the one that I want to get hit by overly much. If he could manage to get himself stuck, that would have been ideal. But we ain't that lucky. Eh. Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would just fall off. Oh, hello there, little Chinat. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Saw you out of the corner of my eye going like, oh look, there's somebody there. Yeah, he's a bit of a royal pain in the ass, isn't he? Robin. Now the good thing is, he's now on foot, which he will not be long because he's immediately going to resummon his horse. I mean, to be fair, he takes a note from my book, because I am too a believer, an ardent believer in the idea of mobility is king. But, you know, I was a bit underprepared here, admittedly. Just kind of kicking me in the ass now. Wish you one nice example. I don't actually have full health. Full Estus thingies. Let me look at this. I have the upper bridge. There's a dragon there. I have the lower bridge. There's this gun here. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Quite literally. Do I want to take my chances with the dragon then? An honest to good question. Doesn't really seem the sort of decision to know that makes much sense. Like, you can't beat the cavalry guy, I'll try dragon, but I hate the Red Continent. It's full of very strong things. I also now have the Casual drop of getting my sword actually back, because I like those. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Was that really necessary to activate him now? Game. Can I slip down here? No, of course not. The good thing is he's Night Cavalry, and Night Cavalry, as the name would supply. What would that actually supply me with? A name to call him, the curse, whenever I feel like it. No. He's only really active at night, and I did kill a few of them already, so, you know, I'm not really feeling the need to murder another one just for the sake of it. However, do I feel the need to get my souls back? The answer to that question surprises no one. I do. I like those. I collected those. You could say I'm a bit of a collector. Now that since he's now gone, because it's, well, nice little daylight. And I see another bonfire. No, technically they're not bonfires, they're grays. I do like to touch that particular stripper's ass, no question, but... old habits, you could say, die very, 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 very hard. And I do mean very, very, very hard. Let's reset the area. I mean, technically this is great, because from here out I could just, you know, wait a bit. Well, I could pass time, make it late, and summon the evil. Len's Rice. I don't know who Len is, but she's not the most welcoming of people, going by the fact that there's a giant fucking seal on her door. Going like, no people, please. Maybe not much of a people person. Ain't a crime, basically. Ain't a crime. Okay, so I could actually use this to jump up here. Seems to be one of the bigger rises, though. As far as towers go. I do remember at some point, I don't know where, there was another tower that was sealed off. Oh, I remember what it was. Actually, I think, depending a bit on how much you're willing to try, you can probably use your little horsey to... That's neat. That's a trap and a half. Where the fuck are we even going? Down the coastline. And something seems to have the time of its life, summoning bolts of impending doom behind me. Probably something died because of it. Look at that, a bear. Ah, can you imagine there was a time in my life when I actually was kind of afraid of those things? Isn't it funny how things change? Yeah, precisely what I wanted on this fine evening. Another dang dark cave, probably full of nonsense that's more than ready and willing to murder me. The Dragon Barrow Cave. Question I wonder, and I ask myself, is do I want to try my hand at that dragon? The answer is kinda. Oh, for the love of God, game. Is that really necessary? Because to be completely fair and honest, that's the sort of enemy I don't really want to face. They do an astonishing amount of damage and do other horrible things to your rear side. I can't summon my wolfies. Which is a bit unfair because that is an ideal enemy for summoning wolfies against. Ouch! Yeah, that's what I was there and dealing with here. Makes you kinda lose all hope in humanity. Oh, well, bear kind, I guess. What though? All the things you could have put in this cave. You put a giant bear in there. How am I gonna do this without getting murder-cated? Oh, come on, one hit. Are you serious, game? I hate the Red Continent. Oh, do I hate the Red Continent. It's not even funny any longer. Why does everything need to be here? And it is a big bear. It's a really big bear. It's pretty hard to kill. Now I feel motivated to kill it, because it just cost me all of my little souls. Honestly, I don't really care much, but it kinda makes it personal. Ah, it's a real pain in the ass though. Don't want to fight something that can one-hit me. Ouch. Yeah. Now why don't we just try to run around and see what's deeper in the cave, because this fucker is going to take forever to kill. I really hate the Red Continent, I know I did. But want to be here. You know, I thought the Atlas Plateau has its rise in difficulty with the soldiers getting a bit tougher. Not untrue. This continent. That continent really has driven home the fear. Because everything I know, or thought I knew, is, well, turning out to be somewhat difficult. Oh, come on. It's really easy to forget, but this thing has attacks for every bloody opportunity. But frankly, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, wait for a fucking hour to kill him with darts or something. I'm a great many things, and I'm not that patient. That's because, you know, since work has dragged itself all over my poor little existence for quite a long while, something died. It's actually quite a bit later than it usually is. Now, as the big one is such a pain in the ass, the little one is now going to suffer my wrath. I will just accept that it's death, I pass. That's something. I mean, we know where the cave is, and we can always come back later once we're even tougher and even stronger. Catharsis. In a way. Shut the fuck up. Remind me of your big daddy. Yeah, just roll to your death. I don't want to see you around here again. And I mean, there's a bonfire right in the cave, so, you know, if worst comes to worst, I can easily come back. But so far, the only thing I've really learned about this particular area is that, okay, what the fuck even is that? That's not how stones usually are. Okay, this leads back up again, so this would lead to the cave again, I'm assuming. Oh yeah. Guardians of the Earth Tree. Also, you know, sort of people that I really like to be pain in the ass. Yeah, sure, poison me on top of everything else, why not? Why don't you go just ahead? Yeah, I will murder you. And if it is by 1,000 walking cats. For that at least I have patience. Worth an awful lot of souls. Runes. I will never learn it anyway. You know, since my memories of the Dark Souls times are not the most pleasant ones, I'll be forced to play that game as challenging, put it mildly. It also means that I have ingrained a certain terminology in my mind so deeply that it refuses to come out. Part of that terminology is, of course, you know, the runes. Oh great, there's a fucking... a great avatar. Those things are a pain in the ass, I can tell you. I mean, we fought a few of them, but not yet on this particular continent, let's say. This continent, everything just is... I mean, it's basically like the difference between America and Europe, you know. Everything's just bigger. And correlating to that, even stronger, which doesn't really motivate me to look for boss fights per se. You know, I look away for 1 bloody second. Already they have multiplied. You know, stopping is not an option, sorry. Okay, just how many of you are there? It's getting a ridiculous game, come on. I mean, look at that. We started with a group of 3 or something. If memory serves. Now we had a group of what? 8? That's the sort of thing that's like, are you kidding me, game? Are you really trying to make fun of me? Especially if you can't really afford to, you know, just sit back, relax and take it easy. Come on, game, this is no time to stutter. Really not a good time. Now, I guess the good thing is I almost have my souls back. I mean, technically speaking, it's not supposed to be like that. Technically speaking, there should be a limited amount of enemies around that can come, but so far as I understand the mechanics, when you fight and you actually make some noise, the enemies do kind of get pulled to that, so, well, as soon as they spot you, since you continue fighting and making even more noise, you will usually get into trouble. Oh yeah, that's a minor archery avatar thing. Okay, so let me get this straight. From the Beast Sanctum, there's the black bird dude right in front of it, which is a boss monster. There's a fucking dragon on the bridge, which is a boss monster. And even if you came over that bridge, you end up with another boss monster. I feel like I want to shoot myself in the... well, at least in the foot for that. Not necessarily yet. I need that to think. But you're kinda catching my drift, eh? Well then, hello there, mister. Remember me? Usually the idea with them is rather easy. What you do is you annoy them. Then you go in for a nice little flanking attack here and there. You also don't try to get any of that Scarlet Rot on ya. Ouch. Oh, come on, one hit again. I hate this continent so bloody much. They ain't even fun. This must be what it feels like to go to America and see that everything is bigger. Just like, are you serious? Oh, he is big. But I mean, come on, I took down a few of their kind already. Dragging in my backside. Enemy up front. Like... what would be a good metaphor? Anything that basically points... Oh, come the fuck on, you fucking asshole. Well, to be fair, yes, if that is the sort of tree you're trying to cut down, then yeah, being a lumberjack would be the most deadly occupation in the fucking world, I would say. Also, that turb murders my poor little wolfies. Oh, for fuck's sake, could you not overreach, you bloody asshole? Come on. Seriously, are we gonna do this again? Yeah, we're gonna do this again. This is gonna be somewhat tiresome. Yes. Not impossible. As long as I can avoid getting hit, because, well, basically one hit is going to be my doom. The sort of challenge where it's like, yes, do I really want to challenge myself with that? Okay, first let's drink something, strengthen our souls in this particular nonsense. Okay, that's very much the wrong side to pass them by, I can tell that much. Oh yeah. Ouch. Also, I do love it that, you know, he hits me once and I just stop. And I stand there for like, you know, a second or so and just get myself murdered. Fuck's sake, game. Are you seriously going that way? You're stopping me with some fucking trees while I'm fighting a giant tree. I mean, I get that they're you know, basically allied. It's the fucking NATO, basically, just with trees. A tree NATO, if you so wish. So, you know, since I'm somewhat trying to concentrate, my ramblings are probably going to get somewhat more stupid. Makes me wonder if he has any weaknesses, any greater weaknesses, that is. I mean, you know, apart from the obvious, an X. Sadly, I don't own a good axe, so my chances are somewhat, how to put this, mildly limited. Why do I always want to pass through this side, I wonder? Yeah, sure. A very fair combat, I see. The problem is, in order to get up to speed, I need to sprint. Actually, I can show you this. Let's look the other way. So basically, this is my normal speed. This is not enough to avoid getting hit by him, so what I need to do is using this here. Problem is, since it's a short sprint, it actually, you know, forces me to go in that direction. So like this, I can just, you know, easily U-turn. But as soon as I sprint, that option goes out the window fucking fast. That is indeed a bit of a pickle. So I don't know actually why I'm alive. I should be dead, according to my health. Actually, you're not actually an Earth Tree avatar any longer. You are actually a Putrid avatar. See, as long as I can do it like this, I have quite a chance of actually beating him. If I can avoid getting on his good side. His brutally attacking side, mostly. Also, you kind of want to avoid that particular nonsense, because that hurts. That is what we in the business like to call Scarlet Rot. And it's really not what you want to have around you. Oh, for fuck's sake, you mongoloid asshole. Could you not do magical U-turns mid-swing? Because believe you me, I would like to do that too. I can't. I mean, it's always been like this, you know. The enemies are bigger, stronger, tougher, and you basically, you know, have to suck it up. Oh, for fuck's sake, you asshole-ish creature of God. And Scarlet Rot on top of that. Like here, because you haven't felt punished enough before. Or just in case you haven't felt punished enough before. Let me give you some more punishment. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it actually kind of is, isn't it? I just feel like that. Oh yeah, that shit again. It's nice, he's a putrid avatar. It doesn't stop him from using all of the powers that his, you know, clear fellows have. This guy is a pain. I mean, we guess we could go up to the bridge and try our hand as a dragon. Why? I mean, you know, how much worse can a dragon be? I'm going to regret saying that, won't I? Actually, yeah, I'm on the right way. I mean, I already slayed one dragon today. Yeah, the problem is, honestly, on the left side, if you're very lucky, you might get past, but... yeah... Probably prevent it. I mean, you know, if I actually do a very strong turn right after I pass it by on the right side, I can actually avoid that, but... since maneuvering the horse is not in any way, shape or form ideal... Oh, look, it's a dead dragon, but there's also a live one. The live one is probably going to be a pain. Because, you know, facing a dragon when you don't have all the options of avoiding him is, that's what we call dangerous. the flying dragon. Wow, I don't do any damage. This beast knows what it's doing. Ooh, fire ray? How fitting! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Tail swipe. Whew. That's what I call an easily telegraphed attack. Ah, come on, don't do this on a fucking bridge, you asshole. Because that ain't nice. Doing that on a bridge where you can't avoid him all that much. Come on, do flame breath. Flame breath? Flame breath. I know you want to do it. Come on, it's dragon speciality. Ah, shit! Basically the one thing every dragon likes to do more than anything else, even half a distance. That and running. Because you know, basically they are trademark. I'm a dragon, I can spew fire, I can hurt you very much. Respell is nothing. And it's gonna charge me again. It's a bit like a rodeo against a very, very angry bull. Just that this particular bull has fucking fire in his face. As soon as you start moving again, you kind of want to avoid. Raging Bulls, Taming 101. Do not get hit. Lesson 2. Do not get hit again. Tail swipe. At least the tail swipe is easy to foresee because he really does make it pretty damn obvious what he's gonna do. No 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 no. And another tail swipe. Whoop. Ah, that's something I can work with. Come on, game. Does hurt like a bitch though. I have to give him that much. Tail swipe? No, tail swipe. I kinda was away too fast. The problem with this fire is if you actually do get hit, you're gonna regret your life. Your life's decisions have been wrong. Very much wrong. Okay, now he's just on a fucking fire trip, isn't he? I think he's on drugs. I think he really is on drugs. Once again, lesson 1. Do not get fucking hit by a fucking dragon because, well, that's going to hurt. Somewhat fierce. Oh no 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 Mister. What? Yeah, game. Do something for my ego, please. Ah, it's a lot better, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, ever since the first dragon I realized that as long as I'm on horseback, those big boys are actually not nearly as much of a challenge as I want you to believe. Avatars though, they are some brutal kind. Now that we lost basically all the souls in a good way, I actually see no reason to not attack him again. I might actually want to see if I have an item that would actually protect me against the Scarlet Rot, though. Because that would be helpful. Magical fire, lightning. All of the things. What is the attack overflow equipment load? Yeah, I don't think my equipment load is gonna get lower. There's lightning attack, holy attack, reduces damage impact of attached shots. Well, great. Critical hits restore. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have many critical hits though. Raise attack power and HP is at maximum. Nice, but my HP does not tend to stay. Like this, why would I wear this? Increases damage taken. It's like, why? Well, back to that tree. Honestly, we'll try it a few more times. I mean, since I kinda started very, very late, and I still have one more long day before the Easter weekend actually starts. Precisely speaking, tomorrow. I can't really stay on overly much, sadly. But I would very much like to have that asshole being, you know, dead. Just that I really have no idea how precisely I'm going to do this without, you know, getting myself murdercated 3 ways from heaven. I mean, my wolfies can provide distraction. See, if I make a nice little U-turn right behind him, it's not impossible to avoid him. Sadly, this attack is basically a death sentence for my wolfies. How am I supposed to fight? Would be the question, isn't it? I can't even stand that attack for one single fucking second. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, I guess, sure, somewhere out there's probably a guide on how to do this. Precisely, but, no. I ain't a fan. Oh, shit. I actually missed him there. This attack, he just fucking turns on the spot. It's one attack that I really can't avoid. As soon as he does it, I'm dead. It's me, I'm dead. If I would have measures to actually avoid that attack, that would be great. I could try it on foot, but that is actually a very, very bad idea. If he has a spray attack that can insta-kill me, then I don't really think it would be a wise decision. I'm not gonna fight with you, not in this nonsense. This nonsense kills me faster than I can say, oh fuck. For fuck's sake, trees, out of my fucking way, please. Really wish you would destroy a bit more of the environment. Oh, for fuck's sake, if I wouldn't just stop every single time I get it, that would actually make all the difference in the world. That's way we're gonna get killed a million times. I hate the Red Continent. The Red Continent is full of nonsense. Everything is bigger. The fucking America of Elden Ring. Everything is bigger and everyone has a gun. Good old-fashioned stereotypes. Isn't that a nice thing? The only thing the doggies are seeming to be triggering is his will to summon that giant attack of red nonsense, and I can't actually interact with him once he does that. Because that thing kills me even faster. And well, you know. Speaking of pure experience around, if I can't even avoid him. Come on, you fucking horse! Every single fucking time. Ah, I love it. He just, you know, you got hit by a giant thing. I can understand being a bit disorientated, but standing still for like a second is going to be your death. Yeah. I guess we can fight with the doggies again. Come on, little doggies. Much playtime. Ah, you're gonna hate me for summoning you in this particular fight, but no, what can you say? I'm also somewhat fresh out of ideas. Problem is, when things are actually staying in combat with him, he kinda just, you know... Oh, fuck's sake, doggy. Thanks, doggy. That's precisely what I needed. I mean, surprisingly enough, I survived with basically 1 HP. Ah, great. Everything is against me, including the fucking environment. I should have named this episode Against the Environment, because that's what it is. Yeah. Nope. This guy is just an asshole, isn't he? What would be a better strategy? Yeah, game. Don't remind me of the Scarlet Rot. The Scarlet Rot is a pain in the ass. No. Amongst many others. I do wonder. Do I have anything else? I could try to throw the poison dart at him, but I don't. For some mystical reason, assume that would work well. I mean, health-wise, he's not really that much of a tough cookie. I'm getting stuck, aren't I? Yes, of course I'm getting stuck. Because fuck you, that's why. It is rather lovely to get stuck when your life is on the line. Oh, for fuck's sake, calm the fuck on, you asshole. I really don't feel like fighting him. Not without having an actual strategy. Yeah, the strategies don't grow on trees. I mean, he has a strategy. It's called mushing me in the ground, most profoundly. I wonder if there's at least one attack I could bait that would actually serve me well. I know, but I'm just gonna give up at this point. Just stay lying down and get fucked. Statisch madness. Well, I'm getting closer to that one, aren't I? Personally speaking. Okay, so no matter what I do. There are many things here that are actually pain in the ass. Well, he himself is a pain in the ass. That is already a problem, and if that weren't the problem already, I get stuck on the environment, and if I'm not getting stuck on the fucking environment... then I die of other nonsense. Yeah, because no matter how I avoid it, or well, think I avoid it, usually you would assume this, you know, an obvious miss because, well, That's what it's supposed to be. The problem is I need to get close in order to hit him. At the very second I get close to hit him, I basically get fucked. I wonder if I could have actually, you know, dragged him up to the dragon and let the fucking dragon take care of it. That would have been fun. Like, you know, putrid Avatar against... Very good. Wonder who had won. Well, I missed 2 times. Now it's this nonsense again. This too is a bit annoying. Because, you know, he not only has melee attacks for days, don't get fucking stuck. Because getting stuck kills you. Ouch, 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 ouch. Come on, move it! Move it! Jesus fucking Christ. He's such an asshole, though. Like, you can't believe how much of an asshole he is. I need the other attack. Honestly, the overhead strike. Sadly, he also has this attack. Ain't coming to sneeze at. And he's gonna do it again. Ah, why am I not surprised? I mean, the good thing is those attacks are, you know, as long as they're not too close. Yeah, I actually managed to avoid that. Lo and behold. Okay, could you stop doing your second swing all the time? Makes me fucking nervous. That's putting it mildly. Okay, now it's a 3-part attack. Well, fuck you too, you asshole. Yeah. As long as it doesn't get me in a very, very bad spot, honestly, I can avoid that. Oh, for fuck's sake, horse. I mean, it's not really the horse's fault, to be completely fair and honest with you. I just take my frustrations out on it. I'm very sorry for that. Poor little horse has to suffer this nonsense. Oh, for fuck's sake, calm the fuck on. What a joy, asshole. I mean, now I have a bit of a strategy. I just need to bait his attacks out and well, hope that he doesn't just do random shit suddenly. The very moment he does random shit is when things really hit the shit. Rarely have I met an enemy that I found so bloody fucking annoying. Because I can basically go in for like one strike and then I have to go back again, because otherwise I'm gonna get fucked. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. This is too much of a fucking patience race, isn't it? Right, like, yeah, just be patient. How am I supposed to be patient if I can get one hit in? That's not going to work with me. I'm definitely not that patient. I mean, sooner or later, I will get impatient. At which point he's going to decide to fuck me over. Because there really is no telling if he's just going to do one nice little attack, or if he's just going to, you know, do a fucking triple combo on your ass. I don't know how close I need to be for him to decide that, basically. Yeah, fuck you too. If I get hit even once, I'm basically dead. Really would like to find a place where I could get him stuck and just murder him outright, but, well, I guess if he would get stuck, he would just continuously do his fucking Scarlet Rod thing, which would also kill me. Yeah, let's do 2 more tries, and then I will actually have to, you know, look for a fucking strategy on this particular nonsense. An insta-turn, that is just really the only thing that's really fucking unfair. The only thing that's really unfair, everything else I can deal with. Just not that. Now then, for once I will actually look up if there's anything like, you know, advice, like, yes, yes. Let's see. What was his name? Yeah, Putrid. Oh, there he is. Apparently somebody, well, fought him already and enjoyed the fun time. And that is this fucking vessel. Putrid Avatar. Now I know that it has apparently a weakness in the fire department. That's good. Not really too pleasant though. Anything else? I guess we could try it on foot so we can actually dodge. Don't really want to, mind you, but well, I guess a try is a try is a try. Where the fuck do I have my... Now then. Doing this on foot, oh, I feel already very much pleasant. Ouch. Okay. Well, this went a bit better. At least it feels like it went a bit better. Also, the Scarlet Rot seems to be appearing, technically speaking, just in front of it. I always thought I'd see the day where I'm like, okay, doing it on foot is a good idea. Well, some miracles never cease. Where's your weak spot? Fuck you! Yes! It's small things in life that really make me happy. This just make me very happy. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Don't even care about that bear anymore. Kill the dragon and the fucking tree. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ah, satisfaction I made miss truly this. Well then, it does kinda mean that my first exploration actually went somewhat surprisingly well. I killed a few enemies in the Red Land. The Red Land that scares the living shit out of me, to be completely fair and honest with you. That looks like a giant beach. I like it. Now let's see if there's anything else here, and then we're just going to probably go a bit more inland until the next bonfire. This is actually getting rather late. It's then probably when I will be taking my leave. I do keep in mind, I do all of this with a certain purpose in mind. Technically speaking, when you are self-employed, there is actually no holiday whatsoever, because there's always something that needs doing anyway. But since I'm cleverly working a bit more preparatory, I hope, I dream, or something along this line, that we might actually have some time to play on the weekend. Oh, look, a castle. It's totally not going to be full of assholes that will try to murder me inside. Honestly, I never thought I'd say this, but this boss battle was actually a lot easier on foot than it was on horseback. I'd say something. Usually it takes at least 3 people to get me off of my horse, because, well, my horse is amazing and it does amazing things. Yeah, a burning wall of burn. And then, okay. And let's at least take a short look inside the castle. Let's see how horrible the inside looks. Technically, I feel like I have too many souls to actually risk that. Those tricks are actually dangerous. No, I mean, you know, poison and all the other nonsense. So there's immediately another one coming. Now then, Wolfies. Go for gold. I actually believe in you. Flying nonsense. Yep. Sometimes one can only retreat, but now I found myself at a bit of an impasse, don't I? Yeah, my impasse is a fucking burning ball of ignorance. Come on. Kinda like this, you know. One of them would already be a pain in the ass. Having to deal with essentially, well, multiple of them. Yeah, I can see this castle is gonna be fun. Very fun. Well then, I guess that's something to look forward to. Yay! So far, the Red Continent does not disappoint. It gives me precisely what I was expecting it to give me. By that I mean, and well, headache to a very high degree. Oh, another dead dragon, I say. Seems to also be the land where dragons seem to die a lot. But yeah, I think this is as good an opportunity as any to end it and to prepare for more nonsense in the future. Yeah, for the moment, I shall bid you adieu. Get good rid of all of that good nonsense, and well, see you soon, if you so desire. I shall be back tomorrow. Now, as we all know, tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow I will probably play something a bit more calming for my soul. It depends a bit on how I get through work and when I get home. Some things I do like to prepare, especially if I haven't played something in a while. I do kind of like to read my own notes of where we were, what we were doing, so I don't have to, you know, spend like 20 minutes or so just reorientating myself. A bit of a waste, that one. In pure freaking game time. But yeah, we can, well, we'll see that tomorrow, basically. As for the usual, the easily nameable ones, we have Little Sinat, a Jew well-known face, although we haven't seen him in a while, dropped by. So, you know, basically hold my hand while I get my ass kicked. Very nice of him. I do appreciate it, as usual. Thank you very much. And as for others, we have none on the left, we have none on the right. So with that in mind, as for the more lurking, the hidden side, the lurkers of those moments ago. Yes, very much. Do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job indeed well done, and well, see you soon, as in tomorrow. As I said, I kind of would like to play with something like Trails, you know, something completely different from this, just for my sanity's sake, basically. But since I haven't played in a while, I kind of need to, you know, get into that a bit. And basically, if I'm home that late, that I already am late to streaming, I kind of skip the process and just go into the thing that I can easily do. So we'll see, we'll see. And I think I will give you the rest of the explanation of how the next days are going to go, depending very much on how things work out tomorrow. One more hard day and then things should be well, either very good or, well, at least a bit better than usual. We'll see. Until then though, bye bye.